Garden Diaries in proud association with Builders Express and Builders Warehouse for all your home and garden needs.
The Garden Diaries with Tanya Visser.
Hi, I'm Tanya Visser, editor of The Gardener magazine, and welcome to your Garden Diaries. Well, it's the month of March and autumn is definitely here. We can feel the nip in the air. It's getting a bit cooler and we're having to put those blankies on, which means that our trees are in full flame at the moment. Lots of our deciduous trees are really putting on an amazing show for us. And with their leaves turning, for some of us, that means extra work. But you know what? It probably is our best blessing that we can have in form of our garden. It is an absolute bounty that they give us. Now, take a look at all these leaves that have been falling in my garden. What do I do with them? The one thing I don't do is put them into one of those bin bags and put them on the side of the road. No, I keep these and I use them in my garden. Either just like this, I then take these leaves and use them as a mulch around my garden beds. Or else I then take them, put them onto my compost heap. Take a look at this over here. I've just pulled these off my compost heap. You can see they're already starting to decompose. So either you can take them directly from here, put them into your garden beds, or you can start composting them a bit. And then once they started their process, move them out and put them around your garden beds. Ultimately, there should not be a bare patch of soil around your garden. It should all be filled with this stuff, which we call mulch. What does mulch do? Well, besides having a great use for leaves, it also helps to keep the moisture in the soil and it stops the weeds from germinating. Not only that, but it adds all these good nutrients right back into the soil. So folks, use the leaves and remember to mulch. Now, with autumn around the corner, it's bulb time. Now, a lot of your bulbs that have been summer flowering are kind of getting to the end. They're looking a bit withered, they flowered a bit. What is important is to allow those leaves to dry back. Let them dry back all the way down, right into the bulbs, lift them, put them into a brown paper packet and store them in a dark, cool spot. Somewhere in the linen cupboard or in the garage. Just remember, of course, where you put them. Don't forget about that. Now, if you had planted bulbs from last year and you've let them die down and you've kept them, just like my lachinalias now that are starting to flower, they're starting to shoot, and that is coming up for the winter bulbs. And remember, folks, you've only got one chance to be able to plant these bulbs. You're going to plant them from the middle of March towards the end of March when things cool down a bit, because that's the best time. Now, these little lachinalias, have a look here. I just left them in the pot, stored them in a spot in the garden that gets a lot of light, because these I can keep in the pot. Now, take a look here. There's the bulb right there. And all I've done is water these guys probably once a week. They're already starting to shoot because they're deciduous during the summer. So now that winter comes, they start shooting up again, and they are going to look spectacular when they flower. So what is the bottom line? You've got to get out to your garden center, buy your bulbs now, store them in the veggie compartment of your fridges until the middle to the end of March. That's when you can plant them out. The options are endless. You've got daffodils, you've got tulips, you've got exias, tritonias, and even my favorite irises. And remember, all they need is a little bit of water and you will have the most glorious show in your winter garden this year.
Garden Diaries in proud association with Builders Express and Builders Warehouse. Create the garden of your dreams with quality products, like this artificial Dracaena for a best buy of 529 Rand. A fountain-etched granite for a best buy of 1,199 Rand. Or a compost converter for a best buy of 499 Rand. And a rainwater saver for a best buy of 999 Rand. Available at Builders Express and Builders Warehouse.